Hello there, and welcome to the Awesome Foursome podcast. My name is Sasbo. You can also call me Joe. I'm joined by our three other members. We've got Jamie.
Hello.
Robin.
Hello.
And Ben Bailey.
Hello.
Hello there. Welcome. What's going on, guys? What's the biz? What's the situation? Ben's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday.
It was.
Hey, Mazel Tov.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Mazel Tov. Oi,
Survived another year.
Somehow. Yeah.
That's how I count down my birthday.
Honestly, that's what they say at Robin's birthday every year. They go, "How has he made it?" Every time.
Yeah,
You know?
well, it's remarkable, really.
It's a miracle. So yes, it's Ben's birthday yesterday. Would you like to tell us a bit more about your birthday, Ben?
Yes, so it comes around once a year.
Wow.
Strange.
Normally July. The last 22 years it's been July.
Yeah.
This year it changed.
Yes, this year it was all year round.
Wow.
It was a good time. You get a half day off of work where I work, so that's nice.
Oh, wow.
Unless your birthday obviously falls on a weekend, and then you do not get the half day.
No.
They give you a half day if it's your birthday.
Yeah.
That's mental.
You get the afternoon
great.
off.
That's crazy.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's brilliant. Anyway,
Yeah. Did you get any decent, any noteworthy presents?
I got a very funny present from Josh at work.
Was it another hay fever bracelet?
We're both fans of Pokemon. Because who isn't, right?
Yeah.
And it was a Valentine's mug that said something along the lines of, "I don't need to catch them all when you're all I need," or something like that.
Oh,
Brilliant.
wow.
Which was very romantic. I love that.
Oh,
Yeah. That's beautiful. Yeah. Where's mine one? I didn't get sent that. Robin,
You get
next
nothing.
year.
Does that now replace the rainbow mug?
Yeah.
Well, the rainbow mug's at home. At the moment at work, I have a number wang mug.
Number one.
Obviously relating to the classic Mitchell and Webb look.
Number one.
Yeah, no, it just says that's number wang, and there's loads of random numbers
that's
flying out of
great.
it.
I want one.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. My friend Jamie got me it. Not this Jamie, different Jamie.
Oh.
The
Goes by
better
the nickname
Jamie.
Dudley. That's a
Is that
long
what
story.
you call him?
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for my 21st. So every year it seems to be I get a replacement mug.
It's a mug every year.
Well, you just go through them so fast. So
Exactly.
Where's it-
It's
where
probably
and
where I
tear?
don't clean them, and then there's no
Well,
room
it's
left
'cause-
because it's all black with disgusting.
Well, the reason
Mould.
is because Ben hasn't actually described it. He's actually Greek, and every birthday throws his mugs on the floor.
Whoppa!
And then thinks, "Oh no, I need a replacement." Same thing every year.
Oh, that's great. That is really great. We went to see. Do you remember we went to see that Muse film? The Muse tour.
well.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Oh,
that was
did
a
you
big
guys go
pause.
and see it?
I thought it was a great time. I
We
probably
got free popcorn. It was great.
yeah. What was that about? You just walked in and there was just some popcorn there. You just took it. Yeah.
It was just a
That's
stand
disgusting.
of popcorn. And, like,
You pay £5 for yours.
Shit. I did as well.
it was stale
And then throw
popcorn
it on
that
the floor.
definitely been fondled with.
Was there a
Yeah, I
hole
was
in the
gonna say,
bottom?
a hole in the bottom.
It was stale.
The Muse tour thing was strange though, because it was like being at the Muse concert, except you couldn't stand up and sing. You just had to sit there in silence.
You could have started moshing.
Oh, I don't know.
That'd be brilliant if one of you just started singing and someone just turns around and goes, "Shh."
Simba!
No, it was good. I enjoyed. That was a good time. I'm trying to think of what's happened recently. A couple of weeks ago, we did a little spa day. Me and Jamie, and some
yes.
family. We went to a nice, lovely spa day, and it reminded me of an incredible time when we all went with the cousins, everyone,
Ah,
and
the big one.
What a
it just
moment.
reminded me of Ben's masseuse. Which was I have never seen a sight like it before. We was all so.
I've never seen Ben move so fast in my life.
just to explain, we was all going. We were all in the spa.
Haven't we?
This is at Centre Parks, where we went with all our cousins. There's like 9 of us or something like that.
Yeah, 8 or 9
We
of
all
us
go
in the
into
end.
the spa, and so a number of us got massages. So I can't remember who was. I think it was obviously me and Jamie, Ben, Phil there as well.
Phil,
was
I think it was as well. Yeah.
Phil.
So okay, so us 4 lads we're all sitting there waiting in the waiting room bit.
In our robes.
In our robes, yes, all in our robes, waiting for the masseuses or the treatment people to come along to come get us for the treatments. And
Open leg, no underwear.
I think the first one to come down was for Ben's, right? Was that right?
Well, me and
Yeah.
Phil were getting the same massage. It was a Swedish
Oh yes.
full body massage, or Swedish house massage. We started calling it.
Yeah. So you was both getting the same massage.
Yeah,
Yeah, and so she came down. This masseuse, so this woman comes in, clearly a very, very attractive woman, comes down and immediately, I think perks Ben's interest, and
Well, perk something.
she basically came over and said, "Anyone for the Swedish massage," which obviously was rather Phil or Ben, which they were both like. That's either of us. And she was like, well, what one of you wants to go with me? And Ben just immediately, I've never seen someone move as fast as that. He just
Well, I
stood
mean,
up.
she hadn't even finished this sentence,
Yeah.
and Ben was standing, walking, and saying, "Come on, then, let's go."
He was already in the room.
Honestly, it was so obvious, and oh my god, we were pissing ourselves afterwards. And
And it was
he gave-
even better because as he walks off, Ben walks off into the thing, turns around to us three, gives a cheeky little wink, and then walks off.
He actually goes
And we
to
all
wink.
just sat there and was like, "You absolute dick."
Well, it's not a good thing though to have an attractive
no
masseuse.
regrets.
Because when he had to turn over onto his back, he made a little teepee with his with the
Oh, yeah,
rope
the
or
teepee.
whatever.
Pitch in the tent.
Tent. She got under and had
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Great
if
time.
she was on board, that's the best massage he's ever had.
chances were she wasn't on board. That's
Or
the
stays
risk.
in the
Well,
stays in the massage room. What?
What?
What goes on in the massage room stays in the massage room. I think that's where I was going with that.
Well,
Sure. I mean, Jamie had big
thank
purpose.
thank
so
God
I
you.
don't know.
Well, I was going to say, thank God you took that extra £10 in for the happy ending.
Yeah, it's easy to store tenner up your bum.
Especially when you've had a Fanta lemon bottle up there. It's so loose.
It's all loosened up. No, it's Jamie had big Bertha. This big burly woman came out and cracked her knuckles. Just went,
I did.
anybody here for the massage?
I think it said on her name tag Bruce.
And yeah,
But then he came out and it said Caitlin.
Yeah.
and then she just. Jamie was like, "Oh yes, that's me," very timidly, and she just picked him up like a fireman's carry and just took him into the room, and we never saw him again.
I've been in a wheelchair ever since.
But he feels so good and loose, so supple.
I don't think so.
That was a great holiday.
That was a
though.
great trip.
I remember the old five-a-side football
Five-a-side
that we were all
football,
up
yeah.
for, and
That was
brilliant.
We went back and told all the girls that we'd come third, and they was like, "Oh, that's pretty good" in the little competition. And there was only 3 teams.
came back with a medal. Yeah, we came third. Oh, well done, guys. Yeah. Out of 3.
I mean, the greatest moment of that holiday, I don't know about any of you guys, was the bacon roll morning that me and Ben stirred up. I mean, it
That was
was
amazing.
Quite literally the best thing I've ever done.
Mate, what?
Which was get up. It was
What
literally.
happened?
It
we
was
bought like 2
oh,
baguettes.
Well, 2 massive
in the
baguettes,
shop.
yeah.
Yeah. And like 3 packs of bacon.
Mm,
Obviously 12 rashers in
that's
each.
a lot of bacon.
And we just cooked the whole lot in like a massive wok at the same time. It was just incredible.
I've never eaten so much bacon in one sitting.
What a time to be
It was
alive.
incredible.
But I was going to say there probably wasn't quite enough bacon, which is a shame. But
Needed more.
There's never enough bacon.
yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
That'd be
Well, another thing to mention: Robin just passed his driving test.
Hey!
Hey!
This podcast is like a documentary of Robin's driving.
Yeah, it started off with
experience.
him just starting to learn, and
0 minors
Okay, let's not mention that.
with the most strict instructor.
Yeah, why is that a thing as well?
Obviously, I'm the perfect driver.
Yeah, okay. See, this is the thing. This was my thing. This was my achievement. this was my thing that I passed first time with 0
It
minus.
was Joe's life goal, life achievement.
Life achievement. And Robin just comes on
It
and
was
goes,
going to go
"Oh."
on his tombstone.
It was gonna, yeah, it was, and not anymore. Robin Gibbs has come in and just stole the thunder, and then he keeps adding in, with the
As
toughest
per
instructor and the
usual.
toughest one. Although I did mine 2 years younger. You know,
I was the first guy to get a clean sheet from my instructor.
bullshit.
No, he's only ever had girls get 0 minus.
Oh, of course. For fuck's sake, it's always these old guys and girls.
Oh.
It's so creepy. Honestly.
No, not the guy doing the test. The person who taught me.
Oh,
Ow.
Jesus.
Oh.
Oh my.
So what have you done similarly to the women with your driving instructor then?
You don't need to know.
Did you ever have to like do a thing where you had to did someone else have their lesson, you had to sit in the back?
Nope.
No.
No.
Did that?
Was that just when he double booked himself?
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
always
it's just
honestly,
double-
like I swear my instructor once told me like that can happen or whatever, or I don't know, it's just a certain situation.
Well, no, it's like I think it's if you've
You've been
got like
mugged off.
a tight schedule and like you have to drive to someone else's house.
Yeah, like that. I never had to.
never
Just to
happened to
claim,
me,
I never
but-
had to do it. I was just questioning.
Oh,
'Cause I
so
thought-
why did you bring it
Because
up?
I thought if you did it, that'd be fucking hilarious.
Has anyone ever had this thing that's never happened before?
Yeah.
No, it's never happened to me either.
Oh man.
Jesus.
In in other news, I ID'd a 10-year-old.
Well
Did
done.
what?
What, are you proud?
You old enough for that Red Bull?
What, they... Actually, no, they're not.
What was you selling that needed ID?
It was a
Batteries.
game. It was a game, 16 game.
And
And you
he's
didn't let
10.
him have it.
And he was young, right? And I reckon about 10. And he came up. It was just him. And it was like, I think it was PUBG actually. And he just came up and
Oh, you should have sold it.
with his receipt and that. And I just looked at him and went, 16, mate? And he just went, yeah. So
And you just
And
went,
you'd actually
oh,
like
okay,
proof
fair
it.
enough
I
then,
didn't know what to say. And I was like,
Fair enough.
so I was
Yeah, oh,
like,
there
he
you go.
was pretty confident with it. So I was just like, so you got ID? He was like 10. Yeah, and,
Wait, he showed his ID as well?
no! Yeah, imagine that. He had like a fake ID.
Born in 2008.
Well, surely he has to give you. You have to give him a refund, right? Because of the way Argos work.
No, you would have got his mum after that. It was just. It was just.
Why didn't he just get?
I
Why didn't he
don't
just
know.
get his mum to buy
This
it?
is the thing lately, is
He
that
didn't expect to be ID'd for a game he'd already bought.
it was no, but it was like
That's very true. Imagine that just walking down the street, like just randomly, you've bought a game like half an hour before, and someone just goes, are you old enough to be carrying that game?
yeah, but it's not how it works, is it?
That's how Argos
I-
works. My knowledge.
No, because when
Yeah.
you're at the collection point, you still have to. It's the rules still apply for giving an underage item and stuff like that.
Well, this reminds me of a time I was in game,
Yeah.
and the guy was trying to sell me stuff, and I
Tom
was only
was gay.
16. Yeah. Well, we'll get onto that one later. But I was only 16,
I remember it fondly.
16 at the time, and the guy was going to sell me an 18 happily
Yeah. Well, I mean,
until I
What a
balls
legend.
Until I balls up and went, I'm not 18.
Oh, you-
And he went, oh,
you bloody idiot.
I was
Oh,
What did
idiot.
you do that
Why
for?
would you say that?
because he was trying to sell me an Xbox, right, with Gears of War and stuff. So I wasn't really bothered anyway. I didn't want it. But I just said, "You still gonna sell it to me, even though I'm not 18?" And he went, "Well, I wasn't gonna ask you because you was on the edge. I wasn't that bothered. But since now you've said you're not 18, I can't sell it to you."
yeah, no shit. Fucking hell.
I was like, fair deuce. Probably wasn't gonna buy it anyway. So
He's just trying to give you.
I mean, it doesn't sound like that at all.
Yeah, it sounds like you really
Sounds like
wanted
you
it.
would literally put your card in the machine and gone, I'm not 18, mate.
Yeah. And then run out and winked.
Left
I
his
was
card in the machine as well. He's
giggling like
never
a
come
little
back for that.
schoolgirl. Run away.
I think we should go to our first segment, guys. And I think this time I want to go for a start of Zen Corner. Let's roll the intro.
The best segment. Hello there, children. It is I, Guru Gibbs, and welcome to my Zen Corner. Whoever keeps banging those bloody cogs, will you shut the f*** up.
Go on, Robin. Go ahead.
Hello.
And that's Zen Corner for this week.
Yes.
Hold on, I hate to jump straight in there on Robin's section, but
Great.
we've had questions this
Actually
week.
had questions.
Whoa!
Actually had
Whoa,
questions.
whoa.
This is how you know we're moving up in the world. You know.
We've peaked.
Jesus.
I actually have a question here. Do you want me to go first with the questions? Robin,
How many questions are there?
Well, I don't know. I got one that we got a comment on one of the YouTube videos.
Oh wow, go ahead.
And then I think Ben has some as well. And
Yeah.
so I hope you enjoy Guru Gibbs.
I'm not here to enjoy.
Username has a palm tree.
Oh, great. So, this is going to be great.
Who has a palm tree?
It says, question for Zen Corner. How does Robin fight his chronic masturbation issues? And I think it's a valid point. How do you?
We do need to
He
know.
doesn't.
Well, I used to have this this thing. I called it my glove.
Oh
The
no!
glove.
Why?
Oh.
Why you?
Oh, I've not heard about the glove, but it's passed in conversation
passed in
previously. I want to know.
How does that pass in conversation? So how's the weather? By the way, have you heard about Robin's glove?
An
Well, I was
ancient
scrolling
relic.
through like
ancient
300
relic.
messages on the group chat recently, and all I saw was, oh yeah, like my glove, and I thought, oh, I want to know about this.
Yeah.
From
I
the
wish
days
this comes
of
up in the
old.
podcast.
I can't believe we're actually telling the story of the glove. Oh, you're never going to live this one down. Oh, go ahead, Robin. This is you.
It's a useful tool for a chronic masturbator like myself.
God.
Well, as you know, gloves have got 5 fingers, so all I'm saying, utilise all 5 fingers.
You have 5 penises, is
Ah.
what you're saying?
No, 5
kind of
times
the-
a day.
Five,
Yes.
five
Oh.
deposits.
Yeah,
5 times
5
a day.
deposits.
I guess you work your way from the longest finger to the shortest one on the thumb just by the amount of deposit that comes out each time.
Yeah, you work from biggest to smallest.
I mean, this is genius.
Yes,
It wasn't genius because he basically came out to everyone. This was back in secondary school, and he basically decided to tell everyone, "Oh, look at me! I masturbate into a glove." Right?
Oh,
And so he had
no
this...
different to a sock.
But you used it over and over again for years and years. This thing was
So crusty, rigid.
A crusty. It was rigid.
That's
It was
disgusting.
completely rigid. And just one day he decided to send me a picture of it. I honestly
Sent
nearly
everyone a
threw up.
picture.
I nearly threw
Sent
up.
the whole school a picture.
I feel
It
sick.
went round the school and he was proud.
Oh, Robin, DM me that picture too.
I don't have it.
That was his
Ah.
proudest moment. Was fucking that.
He's still got the glove in like a frame.
I don't know where it is.
I have to try and see. I don't want to find it.
Imagine
actually.
finding that. Yeah.
I don't know if you sent me on Instagram. Maybe I'll have a
What
look.
sort of glove
yeah,
was it? Was it
but I
like
think I got rid of it.
was it like a sort of cotton glove or
It was
or
an
a leather?
Adidas glove.
It was one of them.
Leather.
Well, like a
Thermal.
goalkeeper's
Like
glove.
It was a
thermal.
thermal.
Goalkeeper's glove.
That's how he did so well at football in his trials.
Yeah.
Trials at Man United with his wank glove.
His lucky glove.
So sticky. The grip
the amount
is
of
unreal.
grip is just incredible.
And that goalkeeper spit into their palms sometimes to make them a little stickier.
I just turn around. Give me a minute.
Whenever he got the
ritual.
opportunity on a corner, just to sort of shove it in someone's face.
Smell this.
Yeah. Just here, mate. Does this smell weird to you? As the corner's coming over.
Yeah.
You
Just
just hear the
passes
coach shout,
out.
stick a man on the keeper. I got near.
Yeah. Get me away from that fucking wank glove.
Oh man, that's
Well,
great.
the glove was retired years ago, unfortunately.
Thank God.
What's the new method? This was kind of the question I was getting, like the gist from the YouTube comment.
Yeah, what's
Well,
What do you-
out of such shame, I had to retire it.
such a shame?
It sounds like you were overwhelmed with pride, actually.
Yeah.
Well,
He now uses
It didn't-
he now uses fingerless gloves.
He brought such shame
Well-
to the family.
well, this is the thing because all the guys in our group found it hilarious. But when we talked to a girl about it, she went, "Yeah, that sounds normal." So
Wait, what?
Hey? What?
No, they didn't.
yes, they did. When we was on the SSLT team,
Oh, students,
The dep-
senior leadership.
the
I was
head
gonna say, what the hell is
girl,
that?
Yeah.
the head girl Said, yeah, it sounds perfectly normal.
Yeah, because it was
Just like
you
a sock.
saying it.
Yeah,
She thought you
I
was
think
a
we know where that glove got
freak.
retired to.
everyone thought that though. That's why it's so popular.
The freak of the year. Yeah, at the end of the year they had the award ceremony. They give different awards out, and biggest freak was Robin Gibb, and the trophy thing was actually a glove. It was like in the shape of a glove.
It was this huge glove.
7 years running.
7 years running. Yeah.
I get every year. I have to go back.
Yeah, you're still getting it, even after leaving. But no, it was fucking disgusting, and it was absolutely vile.
I mean, I think
Absolutely
it's hilarious.
vile. It is hilarious, but
It's no different to using a sock.
why are you using that either? I don't know why.
Well, no, I've retired that as well.
It was a football sock, right, Robin?
All I'm saying is, you ever tried wanking into a sock? It's incredible. It's liberating.
It's sort of like a half poshy. I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Half poshy is just
Well, it depends on what sort of sock you got.
What sort of sock? An ankle sock?
Like a proper long. I got stockings now for years,
Stocking.
or a big football sock.
Onesie.
A onesie. Oh, don't get started on the onesie thing again. Do you
So
remember
we got we got any other questions?
Yeah. So he couldn't decide on his kind of alias, his username for this one. He was either Big Dick 69, Big D, or Troubled Lover.
Troubled
I'm going
lover.
to call him Troubled Lover.
Trouble Glover.
Troubled Glover over here.
He's a fellow gloveman.
Big D, Big Donald Glover. So, I mean, he had a couple of jokey questions like,
Donald Glover. I'm seeing him. Anyway, carry on.
Fuck's sake.
my girlfriend wanted to try anal, so I said yes. Now it hurts to sit down. Any advice?
Jesus.
No, but I
Push
think,
through the
I think
pain.
one of the most serious questions was, how do I ask my friends with benefits if they want to have a serious relationship?
Oh, deep.
Oh
Which
my
is,
word.
Which is deep, which is proper agony aunt Robin.
I mean, you're asking the wrong person.
I think that's your catchphrase, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's his catchphrase.
Why are you
think
asking
Robin's
me? What do
Finally
you think I
gets,
am?
finally gets a
how do I
fucking
ask a
question.
potential love interest if they want to be just friends?
Yeah.
I mean, the most single guy.
Is
I mean,
Hold on,
women
we
are
have-
just scared of me.
the men aren't. I can tell you that much.
Well, that's the problem. It's part of the problem.
I'd say just roll with it. No, it's just I like the way
I think you-
it's just as soon as you finally get an actual question through, you just go, I can't. It's not. Don't point asking me, mate.
I'm out of my depth.
I'm all out of ideas.
I think you got to be bold and brash.
Right. What does that mean?
More like belongs in the trash.
I was just about to say that, goddammit.
I think you just got to go straight in there with the question.
So
What
you
question?
just got to be like, bam, here's my ring.
Yeah,
Do you
just
wanna marry
ask
me?
them to marry you.
Just put your finger in the ring and say, here we go.
Well, then you'll know if they want a serious relationship or not. What's more serious than getting married?
Bold and brash. You're like belong to the
Don't know.
trash.
We just go, bam, put your finger in this glove.
I present to you my glove.
So the kind of the answer was, bam, just go for it, yeah.
Bam, stick it in the glove. Tell him that.
Yeah.
And,
So they had a
Well-
food for thought kind of question as well. Why is shit brown when we don't eat brown food?
Wait,
Look,
what?
I'm no biologist.
Your shit's brown.
Yeah.
Where's my shit?
I
Yeah,
don't
but it
know.
can be different colours. Like mine's red.
God, I think that's internal bleeding.
I think you should see a doctor about that.
Yeah.
No. None of that modern medicine for me.
Old school, run it off.
I'm a
So
Western.
many
guru.
thanks to Big Dick Troubled Glover over there.
Big ditch.
The glove man.
Trouble
Big-
Glover.
Trouble glove. Right.
How's Todd the Pod doing?
Todd the Pod?
Todd the Pod.
I think he was very appreciative of his shout out.
Fair bit.
I mean,
He's getting another one, so he better be appreciative.
we even witnessed he subscribed to the YouTube channel, didn't he?
Oh, he did.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Pod. I saw him.
Todd the Pod. I think about him a lot.
Yeah. from time to time.
I'll let him know. I'm sure he'll listen. He's always the first to finish the podcast, even before us. Like he somehow gets access to like the unlisted links. It's mad.
Jesus, he's in my,
That's
actually,
mental.
He's in my room.
Whoa! What's he doing?
Get out of it!
I think we should. Is that the end of Guru Gibbs? Is that enough then?
Yeah.
I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just want to come in. I forgot about something. I just want to quickly talk about.
Oh my god.
I saw a screening, or went to a screening at Pinewood Studios. In fact, yesterday
Oh, I heard about this.
of Taskmaster,
Was it Lord of
Hooray!
the Dance? Was it?
Lord of the Dance. Yes, it was.
Was it?
It wasn't quite as good, but you know.
Was it? What was it? Good?
Oh, it was unbelievable. It was absolutely superb.
Is that the one with James Acaster?
James Acaster is in this one, and Rod Gilbert. And,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is.
What a line
very-
up. Rod.
James Acaster is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, he is incredible.
He's probably
Oh
the
my
best
God.
comedian out there at the moment.
all right.
But
Yeah.
I get
Simmer down.
no.
Simmer
I'm getting
down.
more hyped.
Steady on.
It's fucking funny. But no, it was one of those. So we got told it started at 7, but to get there early because you wasn't guaranteed a seat. So I finished work and we basically got there at 3:00. The car
Oh my
park.
god!
The car park.
4 hours before, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we were allowed into the car park bit at 4:30. That's what they told us. So we came back and we were like, "Oh, all right, we'll be like the first ones here or whatever." So we turned up exactly at 4:30. There's a fucking queue to get into the car park.
Oh
And
my
we were
God.
like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. So anyway, we went in and then basically you're given like a wristband and a number and stuff. But you're all given like different colours because they all mean different things. So we were like,
Oh.
we didn't actually know if we were getting a seat or not. And they just sort of said, oh, you have to wait and find out. So anyway, we were waiting and waiting and waiting. We didn't end up getting into the screening until 9:00. So
Yeah.
we waited
Jesus.
for 6 hours to get into this thing.
Oh my god!
So much happened. There was just like a woman fainted in the line, which I was a bit suspicious, right? Because we got into the line, it was obviously extremely hot. This woman stood up, and I don't know why she tried to walk off, but then decided to faint like really theatrically. So her husband then took her. They then went to the front of the queue, and I started causing an argument over it. I was like, "Hang on, I'm not having this."
Why
No.
didn't you do that?
I was like, that anyway, and they were like, no, that she's waiting for an ambulance. I was like, all right, well, someone better fucking make sure she gets in that ambulance because she ain't cutting in front.
Oh my god!
She better have fainted for a fucking reason.
It's probably dead.
Chaos.
Because anyway, so that was that. There was the people there. They're very strange. These people do this for like a living. They like
Yeah.
wait to get to, and they all know each other, and it's all really weird. So
Is it free?
What do you mean they do it for a living? They just queue up for
they,
things for a living.
yeah, they queue up
Sounds
for
like
these
Robin
events
being
for
British.
livings.
Past-
Yeah,
How does that make?
you'd
How
love
do
it.
I do this?
You just sign up and queue. You'd love it, Robin.
Yeah, but how do they make any money?
Oh, they don't. They all live
They
off
enjoy
the streets,
themselves.
but they have a great time. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else happened there.
6 hours. Did you get good seats?
Joe would have gone berserk. He'd be
Yeah.
going, "Where are the fast passes?"
Oh, it was.
I actually
And
would've
it
been. I'm
got
not waiting
it
that
got to the point where it got to like sort of 8:00, something like that, and we were like, "This is like, even if we watch the show, it's not going to be worth it. I won't do it again." And then we came out of the show and was like, "That was one of the best things I've ever done in my life."
Oh no!
10 out of 10 would waste a quarter of my day again.
Yeah, we were second row from the very front, so we were in probably 10 feet of little Alex Horn. And and Greg Davis and whatnot. It was just genius. It was just absolute
Is
genius.
Greg Davis an absolute giant in real life?
Yes, he is.
Oh my god!
But is he an absolute G as well?
God.
He is a
Yeah.
G giant. Yes, he is
G giant.
absolutely.
He's quite
But the whole
hot,
thing
actually.
is fucking hilarious.
Quite hot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Did you see that Virgin Media have they're not allowed
Yeah.
to play any UK TV channels like Dave, for example, anymore?
Yeah, and that was mentioned actually in the show. I don't think they'll keep it in, but
Wait, why?
Oh, really?
it was mentioned. Well, I don't know. They've had a dispute over something, and they're now not showing it.
Mm.
So one of the guys was like, it was actually the warm-up guy was sort of saying, look good, because obviously you're going to be on TV or whatnot, and this is the show that's shown on Dave, so, your grandchildren for the next sort of 100 years will see this. He said, unless of course you've got Virgin.
Oh yes.
And it
Stir it up.
It went down very well. It riled everyone right up.
Or unless you are a virgin, because then you'll have no grandchildren. Yeah.
I'm a virgin. I'm on Virgin.
I was going to say Robin's virgin.
See that.
No, I was buttered up by Buttersworth.
Oh,
That's what
buttered
he
up.
pays his monthly subscription for.
Weekly now.
Oh,
Oh
weekly,
my
yeah.
god.
It's been a lonely summer.
Yeah. I think
Anyway,
we
I
should
thought I'd
move
come over
to.
that.
That was great. It was great. I think we should move to another segment though. Swiftly
Yes.
on. So I think this time we're going to go to a Ben story of the week.
Oh, the suspense is killing me.
It's killing all of us.
Let's roll that intro.
Ben story of the week.
Ben, continue.
Oh, it's me.
I'm so
Yeah.
I'm so shocked.
Sorry.
I was waiting
Me?
for the
I
announcement.
wasn't expecting this.
I
sake.
mean, the jingle should have given it away because we definitely play those live.
I love listening to him.
So my story for this week was a recent event. Went to another concert. That's right, another concert.
Jesus,
Oh
how many
God.
concerts this guy goes
You
to?
made me feel sick.
Well, I actually got a Razorlight ticket for my birthday as well. So
Oh
that's
my god.
that's concert number 8 this year.
That's ridiculous.
But no, concert number 6.
He doesn't even like
was
music.
I can't stand it.
He's actually deaf.
It's Craig David. Craig
David.
Oh yes, David
Wow.
Craig. Yes.
Yes, or Craig Davis, as my dad calls him. And that was at Newmarket Races, Newmarket Nights.
Down at the races.
Exactly, it was brilliant. So
What,
there's
was he
kind of
singing on a
two
horse?
climaxes to the story, but obviously got to build up to them. Yeah. So we got a half day off of work. Like we paid for a half day off of
What,
work.
was it your
half
birthday?
day.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
not. No,
Oh,
no.
oh.
I
love it.
It all came about because
Poor planning.
just before Christmas, one of the guys at work was like, "Oh,
Todd the Pod.
Craig David tickets are on sale. I'm thinking about taking my wife. Me and her are going to see Craig David." And then a couple of people got a bit of an eavesdrop. Went, "Oh, Craig David."
Caught a
Someone say
sniff.
Craig
Caught a
David?
sniff.
Yeah. And it rippled around the office like a dirty fart. It was. And then, before you know it, half the office is going to see Craig David,
That's
Wow.
amazing though.
None of them have got
So
tickets,
it's
but they're all
In
going.
building.
Yeah.
including like people's partners and stuff. There must have been about 16 of us.
Jesus. Did you take your
Um,
wife or?
No, I didn't. Unfortunately,
Why don't you take
No.
Robin?
There's
Oh.
you can't get tickets for imaginary people.
I'm not
What about Bubble
imaginary.
Buddy?
Bubble buddy.
So we were on our way to Newmarket, stopped off for some cheeky McDonald's in the car. There was 5 of us in the car. It was a bit cramped, but I had my 20 nuggets. It was amazing.
Classic.
Why didn't you go in McDonald's?
Tight schedule.
Go in McDonald's, did you say?
See,
Yeah.
Robin, now that you're going to be getting a car and driving, you'll soon learn that going in McDonald's or staying in your car.
It's for
Yeah,
peasants.
pretty much,
Yeah.
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 Well, if there's 5 of you in the car, I think it makes sense to go
Oh,
in.
no.
No.
It's more sense
No,
to stay in the car if there's more of you.
That effort of parking
You'll
up,
learn, young
you know.
Padawan.
No,
It was,
during that time.
It was delicious though. Yeah, the 20 nuggets. Love a 20 nuggets. I think it's strange because you get to like 10, 15 nuggets and you're like, I could take on another 20 after this. And then you get on to like nugget 19 and you're like, bloody hell, I don't have to eat this last one.
Is that all you go for? Just 20 nuggets? That's
20
it? You
nuggets
don't
and a
get anything
drink.
Else?
But we had beers in the car, so it didn't matter about that. I didn't need a drink.
Oh my
What
God.
drink do you normally go for?
Coke Zero.
Sorry, you had beers in the car, even the driver. What is this?
That's horrendous.
No, the driver doesn't even drink, so he didn't have a beer. But every passenger,
Yeah,
most
that's
passengers
what they
had
all
a
say.
beer. Yeah, and then one of them only drank half of their beer in the front, left it in like the little pocket to
no.
the side of the door, and then slammed the door, and it fell over. It just went everywhere.
Oh my God.
What an
That was
idiot.
brilliant.
The car must stink as well.
Oh yeah, it wasn't too bad. He cleaned most of it up.
Just lapped it up.
Lapped out.
So yeah, we got to Newmarket. It was kind of quite formal dress wear we were kind of required to wear, which I thought was a bit strange. But
Wait, what?
Required to wear?
yeah,
What
there's
sort
like
of
a dress
concert
code.
is this?
Classical.
Well, have you been? You know
Classical
Ascot,
Craig-
right?
Craig
It's
David.
kind of like it's a BTEC Ascot basically.
What sort of music is
Take
Craig
Ascot.
David?
Take Ascot. What a description.
I thought Craig David was quite poppy.
Poppy.
He is. Yeah, well, no,
Poppy's
these
alright.
are this is like dress wear to actually go into Newmarket and watch the racing before the concert kind of thing.
Wow.
So not
Oh.
everyone that went in was there for the concert.
Did you do any betting?
Well, yes, here we go.
Oh, what?
Oh, this is the meat of the
Well,
story.
did Craig
So
David
there
come
were
in?
seven-
Finally.
Yeah.
Seven
Such a-
races
such a
on at
long
Newmarket, and so we all went when we got there. It was about 15 minutes before the first race started. So we all jumped in a minute to go to the betting stand. Went, I want to put a tenner on this random horse. I think it was called
Craig David.
Lightning Dance or something like that. And I was like, Lightning McQueen. I'll have a bit of that. I think it came last.
Makes sense.
It came last.
Oh. Came last.
Was that the one with three
So I think
legs?
it was the first 3 or 4. Ka-chow! Yeah, the horse was turning right to turn left.
Oh.
Whee! Yeah, so I think the first 3 races I lost like 40 quid.
Oh my god.
It's like going to the
Sounds like you in a
casino.
casino. Yeah, he's on it.
Mr. Moneybags
Yeah.
over here.
Emma,
Ladies,
right? People don't know is my sister. Was there and
you
she
bet your sister. Jesus.
It's desperate times for Lightning McQueen.
she hadn't put a bet on and she was like, oh, just Ben, put a bet on for me. Take this 20 and stick it on, I don't know, this random horse here with a nice name. And I was like, right, that has got the worst format of any horse running today. I'm not putting 20 quid on for you. And she was like, I'll just put something on. So I went over and put the bet on. I put £15 on.
Yeah.
And his horse was like 55-1 and the rest were all like 3-2.
Oh my god.
Was
And then
it
you see,
actually a
Family
donkey?
Guy where they the Family Guy episode with the horse that's not all there
Yeah,
mentally,
yeah.
right? There was only 4 horses running. 3 of them, when the gates opened, ran like normal horses. The one that she bet on ran sideways out of the gate.
How'd you even get in the gate sideways? That's what
Oh,
I
it
want
was
Big
mad.
Please tell me
and,
this horse won.
No, her horse came dead last. But she keeps going around saying, I almost won 750 quid. Well, no, you didn't, Em. I've entered the lottery a few times. I've never almost won 250 million that way.
That's what you tell people.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, secretly I've actually got it all stored under my mattress. I can't stand up when I go to bed because I smack my head on the ceiling.
Well, that's the thing. Like, all the people that seem to win the lottery, like, ruins their lives, for the most
Well,
part.
they can't deal with it. Yeah.
Well, no, because everyone suddenly appears and demands loads of money off of them.
Yeah, no, that's true. All these
Everyone, money, greed, all that kind of
lost
crap. Isn't it?
relatives appear.
Best thing to do is just sell all your possessions and live on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you said
Yeah.
you said
That's what
you
I do
store all the money
anyway.
under your pillow or whatever. That's where Robin stores all his old gloves.
Oh, gloves, yeah.
Collection.
He pinned them up on the wall.
One from each year.
Gets one every year.
Did you know
the
Robin
framing.
actually just crumbles up his glove and they put it in a snow globe?
Oh.
They like wring it out. Flaky.
So I'd lost quite a lot of money by this point. Back to the story. And one of the girls that was there, Amy, I said to her, oh, will you pick a horse? I'm not very good at this. And she was like, oh, no, I don't want to pick a horse because if you lose money, you'll blame it on me.
You're right.
And I went,
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't really care. Just pick a horse. So she picked this horse, and I was like, oh, don't like the look of that. It was like,
That's,
I think it was
Horse system.
8-1, and I was like, well, I'll put a tenner on that, and I'll put a tenner on another
just
horse.
throwing tenors out like that.
And yeah, here, there, everywhere, mate. Balling. No, I didn't have much money left at this point.
I was actually broke by this moment.
And there's some big screens because we were you can't get into the actual and stand next to the track if you've got alcohol by this point. Only after 9 o'clock in the evening, and it was like 6 or 7 or whatever it was. So we're sitting there drinking our beers, and there's this massive screen with a horse racing going on, and it was near the back towards the start. And as you're going through all the furlongs, it's getting closer and closer to the front. And before you know it, we're all standing up, going, "Go on, you can do it!" And it's just absolute madness. And it won.
Hey!
Bloody won.
So how much?
I won
Hey,
80
finally
quid.
won the bet.
80
80
quid.
quid.
And I was
Did
like,
it make
bloody
up
hell,
for
Amy, you're good at
That even
this.
I mean, he
cover,
lost
yeah.
350 prior to that, but that's...
Well, I was up by this point because I hadn't spent 80 before that. So I went, go on, pick another horse.
God.
Pick another one. So she picked another one, and I thought, don't like the look of that one. So I went and put a bet on £10 on that and £10 on another one. Next race rolls round. Bloody won again, didn't it?
Oh my word! How much do you win that time?
The
I'd
one
won
you picked or the one they
£105
picked?
by this point.
Damn.
I was having a great time. That was all. No other horses won, but those two were fun. I came out with more money than I went in
Really?
with, so
Oh,
that
wow.
was
That's good.
that was tasty.
Congratulations. That's a birthday
It's a
bonanza.
happy story.
It was brilliant. But yeah, then following that, can we pause the podcast quickly?
No.
Hold
I
on,
can't
hold on.
pause it.
Not pause, but just edit this
What?
bit out.
Okay.
What?
Hello?
Why?
What is happening?
What did you say? You need to fart? Hello?
I think
Yeah,
he's
I wanted-
talking to someone.
I want to just carry on.
this has got to be kept. No, he can't.
Well,
He can't.
What?
This is terrible.
He
We're
got
running out of time.
Yeah.
he just hushed down quietly
Yeah.
all of a sudden and just said
Just
stop the podcast.
Stop. And then just ran off. What the fuck's this all about?
Well, let's continue without him. Let's just carry on.
You wanna
for
carry
now,
on?
Then he'll come back. This happens every podcast.
Do you know,
yeah.
hey,
he just
do you know
goes
what,
away.
Ben was
I
saying
told
about...
you this happens.
Do you know Ben was saying about that person spilled all the beers in the car and that? Yeah, it must have stunk.
Yeah.
Robin, do you remember saying about spilling something in my car recently?
What did I spill recently? This is ages ago.
This was a couple of weeks ago. I swear it was
What?
literally a couple of weeks ago.
1 second.
Oh,
I
for
need
fuck's sake.
No way. No way.
And then there was two.
Hello. Finally alone.
Yes. Oh, no, wait, I have to go. No, I'm joking.
There's doors slamming. This is a
This
wreck.
is just
Right,
chaos.
1 second.
Utter chaos.
Sorry. What was you saying?
I thought
spilled
you
in
was
the car?
joking just a second ago. I thought you was like, as a joke, oh, I've got to go now as well. But you genuinely had to go there.
No.
Oh, fucking hell. Me and Robin was in my car the other day, and I'd just been, we'd just both been to the gym together. And he got back into my car, and I told him,
yes.
try this. I had some pre-workout, and I really find it absolutely vile, right? It's disgusting. And so I'd left it, like, the cap, it's like a shaker bottle.
Apologies,
but
back in the game.
I've left the top of it slightly open, just so I could drink it on the way in the car. So, but I obviously I forgot to close it or whatever. But Robin picked it up, and I went, oh, go try some of that when he sat in the car. And so he picked up and immediately just shook it as hard as he could, everywhere. And it went everywhere. I was like, why did you do that? We're just sitting there, both just soaked in this disgusting pre-workout. I was like, why didn't you check the lid on? Why did you just immediately pick up and shake
Because
it?
That's the instinct. You get those bottles and you just have to
Pick
shake
up his
them.
arm immediately, just started going mental. He said, I can't help it.
You gotta make sure it's all dissolved.
Yeah, we just.
He's got,
I
an
just
incredible,
that.
he's got an incredibly long, strong shake, which he found out to his own cost.
Years of practice.
I don't remember it being that bad, to be honest.
It wasn't that bad, but it was still
Yeah,
like you just
going
like
everywhere.
shook, just threw it.
It was
everywhere.
hilarious.
Oh my god, it was
Brilliant.
sticky. And then, well, it was sticky before you got in, but
I'm very confused. Ben just got up and left, I think.
No, I had a
Ben's
phone
gone.
call. I had a phone call
oh, I see.
Oh, important.
Yeah, it
phone
must
call,
be.
was it?
because my car's in the garage at the moment, so I had to
What was
take
it?
a call.
Did you-
Take a call.
What was
Oh,
it? Did
what
you get
happened?
your PPI back?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I got a lot of money back from PPI recently for loans that were
you-
taken out before I was born.
Crash your car? Is that what happened?
No, I'm getting some mini spotlights fitted to the front
Ooh,
Oh.
as a birthday
right.
present. So yeah,
Ooh.
Look
yeah,
at you.
exactly.
Right.
Oh.
bloody hell.
I know, right?
So, your story of the week, was that finished or was it still
No,
going on?
I just paused after the betting. We're just
Bloody
pre Craig David at the
Remember-
moment.
I mean, we've
Yeah, I
only
was
got
gonna
about
say,
10
run out
minutes
of time.
left. We're not going to get through the other segments. Of this
Well,
pace.
I'll hurry up. So yeah, no, there was a funny point because we went to see Craig David. A few of us went round to the stage a bit earlier to get a good space. A few people were still drinking. They came around a bit later, but we couldn't like see them because there's so many people there in the crowd, like in the mosh pit. And
I mean,
I'm quite
you're the
short.
entire crowd, wasn't you?
Pardon?
Half of the people there were from your work.
I thought you just. I
Yeah, no,
thought you
half the-
said
exactly,
you took up the
exactly.
entire crowd. Oh, you can't say that. What a horrible thing to say.
It's a small room.
Yeah, so we couldn't see him, and we got kind of crowded in. And Simon, one of the guys we were with, he was there with his wife and a couple of friends, and So a couple of people I was with were shouting Simon, as in trying to get his attention, because we couldn't
Classic
see him,
Simon.
and we don't think he could see us. So we just thought he might be around, and if we start shouting at him, he might come over. So 3 or 4 of us shouting, Simon, 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 and before you know it, there's about 30 people shouting out his name.
Oh my god!
It was incredible.
Craig
people in
David
this
was like,
Craig
"Who's
David
Simon?"
came out and went, Simon at it.
I'd like to give a shout out to Simon over there. Yeah, big fan of the crowds are.
Simon.
No way.
But it was mad. There was so many people just shouting out Simon. It was amazing. But yeah, we didn't see him until the end, so that
Did
didn't
you
matter.
hear it though?
No.
That's disappointed.
He just walked in and go, "Why is everyone cheering my name?"
But yeah, Craig David was banging actually. He was very good.
He was banging Simon.
I very much enjoyed some Craig David.
Yeah, David Craig.
Took her for a drink on
He's
Tuesday.
singing. He's singing. That's incredible.
Should we move on to another segment?
I think we should.
The final one.
I'm
Whip
just
through
gonna.
second
Let's do
penultimate one. I don't know what
the.
we're gonna do.
Let's do the news segment. We'll do a very, very quick one. Let's roll the intro.
It's time for the news.
Saswo's News Roundup with your host, Saswo.
So, I have a story here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Metro News.
Ew.
It's the Metro. Is that?
Boo! Sorry, I missed that one.
It just the title. It's just a quick one. It just caught me off guard. It said serial killer accidentally kills himself whilst masturbating with electricity in cell.
That's
So-
hilarious.
So a serial killer, right, who was jailed for murdering 5 women, was found dead in his cell after hooking up an electric current to his nipples and penis. So
What a guy. What a way to go.
what a way to go in a bag of glory.
Sorry, how do you do that in prison?
I don't know. Why has he got access to an electric current? I don't know. Yeah, basically, it just obviously hooked it up to himself and for a bit of stimulation. And
Was
Kinda
he
wanna try
photoed
that.
next to an old crusty glove?
my only friend,
He died with it on.
he died with it on. Yeah.
Oh,
Making his third deposit.
Yeah, it was right in the middle of the third deposit, and
It was still warm by the time they found it.
that is gross.
I feel sick.
oh my word. But yeah, that's kind of it. That was kind of the story. I thought we'd just do a quick one, but I just thought it was quite fascinating. I thought Robin might be inspired.
Advisory warning for this podcast: you may need a sick bucket.
It's a bit late.
Or a glove, depending on how you take it.
Oh wait, okay, I figured it out. Apparently he was found. I say figured it out. All I've done is read the actual article here.
Oh, guys, don't
Apparently-
worry, I figured it out.
Apparently,
Joe's
got to the
detective
bottom.
over here.
Yeah,
he was found dead.
take your
with a-
monocle off.
He had a table lamp cord attached to his body parts. That was what it was. It was the table lamp.
God.
So
Oh.
hopefully I did.
So I can do this.
Yeah, I
at
was
home.
going to say try at home, kids.
Give us your
I feel
feedback
this
on
is-
how it works.
This is
So-
the sort of thing Robin would do, though.
Did you get this from the Metro because you're a metrosexual?
Yes, I'm very metro from time to time. Those who don't know what a metrosexual is, it's basically someone who isn't. I don't actually know if that's a thing. Is that an actual thing? A metrosexual?
I mean, our
It's
whole
someone who-
lives have been based around this for years. So
Is it? I hope not. It's basically someone who acts very, I guess, feminine or like camp, but is straight. If that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
can I just clarify? My life is not based around this. He's just made that up.
it's just
Robin,
our
on the other
excuse
hand-
for whenever we do anything very gay.
Yes, obviously.
I thought it was just, well, that's Gib Boy for you.
No. Anyway, that was the segment. That's the segment. Let's move on rather swiftly to the last.
Is anyone
segment.
else feeling a little hungry?
Well, a little
need some
nibble,
food
little
for
nibble
thought.
for pondering. Let's move on to Jamie's food for thought.
Jamie's food for thought.
Jamie,
Yes.
hi.
Hello.
Go on.
What a segment!
That's all.
Live.
Yeah. So, well, my food for thought this week. It's just a question because obviously I don't know if
Sorry,
any
I
of
just
you.
yawned.
Thank you for that. Yeah. I don't know if any of you noticed, but it's rather hot at the moment.
Oh yes. I'm sweating my balls off right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's extremely hot. So I was thinking because at work we've just had some new kind of air conditioning installed, and I was thinking that I think that is possibly at this time of year the worst job you can have in the world is to be an air conditioning installer, because wherever you go is going to be extremely hot because they've got no air conditioning.
Yeah, but as soon as you've done it,
As soon as you've
then
done it, you
gotta
leave.
You have to
You
leave.
have to go somewhere else that's really hot. So, my kind of food for thought this week is just kind of a question, really, which is, what is the worst job in the world? Because I thought that's a pretty horrendous job. I was doing a bit of research in this, and I found out that there is actually a job for people so deodorant companies. There's a job where you, for a living, sniff people's armpits to test deodorant and BO. So I
What about
thought
the worst jobs?
So yeah, I was wondering if anyone could think of a worse job than that.
Don't think you want to smell
parents?
my armpits after this podcast. It's bloody boiling in here.
Exactly.
Oh, I am soaking wet.
Yeah. And that's not with sweat.
Oh no, the glove's the wrong way up.
It's inside out.
Another job that I thought of that I actually found online.
Drain cleaner.
Drain cleaner, that's a common one. But I found that there's someone that has to taste dog food.
Oh, what?
Yeah, to make sure
What's
that
the point
dogs
of that?
Well, because how do you know if the dog likes it or not?
Why didn't you get a dog to taste it, huh? How about that?
How would the dog be able to tell you?
They'd eat it.
Well, humans
Well,
surely
you just
won't
bark
like
at you.
it.
What?
Well, I mean, surely
Okay.
someone will. Maybe they like it. Maybe they really like it.
Has no one seen Scooby Doo?
Oh, we've all seen Scooby Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
I'm sorry to tell you, Ben, though, but that wasn't real. Just to.
What?
You're telling me that every villain in the world is not actually someone you know with a mask on?
Well, I'll be damned.
Well, I'll be damned.
Well, jinkies.
Scooby-Doo has taught me nothing.
How can you say that? It taught me a lot.
So, is there any bad jobs? What you got?
What you got?
Robin's parents?
Yeah, that's,
That one's already
I
been
already
done.
said that. I already said that.
Oh dear.
It's an
Missed
easy
it.
job.
That is quite
So
yeah.
bad you have to do it twice.
Low maintenance.
Low mate, I don't think so.
Hello, mate.
Got to clean up after you all the time.
Has anyone said being Robin's parents yet?
I think how about Robin's parents? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's original.
So anyway, that was the first one. Another food for thought that I had, right, which is another random question that popped into my head, right, was the popular story of Peter Pan. I don't know if any of you are aware of this story.
Who?
Never. What is it?
Not really, but
Well, anyway, I'll go along with it anyway. But does anyone know what Captain Hook's name was before he got the hook?
Captain Stump.
Was it
Captain No Hook. Captain Stump.
Captain Stump? I thought he would have just been captain, but
Captain
obviously
Stump.
not.
That's great.
Captain Two Hands.
Is it?
I don't-
Is his boat the Jolly Roger? No. Is it? No. Is that the Black Pearl? No. What's his boat?
No, it was the Jolly Roger, wasn't it?
The Black Pearl.
Was it Captain Jack Sparrow?
Was it the Titanic?
That's a good question, though. Yeah, what was he called before he got his hook?
That's precisely what I just asked, Rob.
Captain America?
Fuck's sake! This stupid child.
Do you know what a really good question is? What was Captain Hook's name before he got hooked?
I don't know, but I can tell you a really bad job being Robin's parents.
I think we should finish. I've had enough
He
of
wants to end it now. Well, can you tell us? Can you look it up?
Oh, I can. I just thought I'd
it.
leave
Was
it
he
as an
born
open question.
with the hook?
No, I think we should leave it with Captain Stump.
I think we
Captain
should leave
Stump.
it for people to think about.
That's definitely podcast name material right there.
I tried to type in SME onto Google and it came up smear test. I don't know if that's... I don't think that's appropriate, is it? Or the right thing. Oh no, now I've just typed in smear test. I didn't mean to know. Shit.
It's so visual.
But it's clever though because he's called Captain Hook, but he hasn't always had the hook. So,
no, he lost it to an
makes
alligator.
you think. Oh, he lost his hook.
What was it? Captain's Hook's real name.
What would happen? No.
Oh
what was
wow,
his
it's the
name
Jolly
before he had
Roger.
the hook?
Look at that.
It is. I told you it's the Jolly Roger.
We've gathered from this podcast that I'm not listening to you, Joe.
Yes, clearly. I know. I think Captain Hook is.
Well,
just...
the other theory is that he was born that way.
Oh, poor mother.
Oh my word!
He was born with a pre-hook. Oh God.
Yeah, I guess we're all formed with, we're all born with deformities. Robin's got several.
Yeah.
We're all born. We've all got our own problems.
Robin's got a hook, and that's just his penis.
Hooked penis. That's a serious condition. I think that's an
It's
actual
like a
thing,
shark's
isn't it?
tooth.
Hooked penis.
Probably.
Oh, this
No, it says his hand was cut off by Peter Pan,
No,
it was cut off by an alligator.
and then it was eaten by a crocodile. Is
Yeah,
he the
crocodile.
same bloke that is from Happy
that's a
Gilmore,
joke.
which is the wooden hand?
The wooden. I can't remember. Have you? Yes, the. Is that the guy that just gets hurt by everything and ends up dying or something like that? Or
Yeah, well,
Plot
spoilers.
twist: Captain Hook is really good at golf.
Yeah, they never showed that in the film.
Matt and Happy Gilmore's changed. It's changed a lot. Right, I think we should end it there. I've got a few more
Round it
things
up.
we could talk about, but that's
Save it.
we'll save it. We'll save it for next time. If there is a
Yeah.
next time, it could
I
take
feel
months.
like on the next podcast I've got a nice trip about to Stratford upon Avon that I can talk about.
Oh, you
Oh,
can.
nice.
You can.
So, get ready to wait another month for that, listeners.
It might take a while. Our
Our
schedule
Our
Ben
issues
weekly
are...
podcast is a monthly podcast.
Ben might have seen another 10 concerts by then.
Actually, I probably would have seen the Razorlight one by then. So yeah,
Oh,
come
I might
back.
have left the house. Lots
He
of
might
stuff
have
coming
left
up.
the house. He might have actually left the house.
It's proof that
But
you
I've
can
had
go
the
more than
courage.
24 hours naked. He has gone 72 hours naked.
Right.
Anyway,
Toodaloo.
right, let's end it there. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Shmee.
Oy vey.
Shmee, I forgot about Shmee.